Fellow Nigerians across the globe. I'm still George Onyibe. What do we do? What can we say? My father constantly tells me when he was alive. He said, when a man sees his end, it is not a time for grief, a time for pain, regret, or complaint. But when a woman sees his end, it is actually a moment to reevaluate. Why have I existed? All the labor, all the struggling, all the suffering, all the challenges, all the victory, all the trophy, all the glory, if there is honor, you should ask yourself, to what essence? I'm the best student in school, in my class. To what essence? I'm the richest man alive on earth. To what essence? I'm the strongest and the best of the best of the best. To what essence? And I'm the weakest, and I'm the weakest, the most useless. To what essence? He said, because we are all light, traveling across the galaxy. It's unfortunate. We cannot explain the dimension we have found ourselves, but at every given instant, we are gifted. And all humanity can boast of, that all that light of spiritual being cannot boast of, is our ability to love. And so somewhere along the line, we need to pause and ask ourselves simple question, moment of sober reflection. All these things you are doing, what is the end benefit? You are Wazobia, all powerful inside Nigeria. To what essence? Has your Wazobia made any life better in Nigeria? Has your Wazobia, with all the human and natural resources you are blessed with, made you better than South Africa, Kenya, Ethiopia? And not until you humbly begin to ask yourself this question. You will live miserably and you will die miserably. This topic this afternoon is simply titled, The Melting Point for the People of the South-South in Nigeria. And honestly, other ethnic groups in Nigeria, other regions in Nigeria could learn. In fact, the entire African could learn from this very broadcast. We will not compel you. We will not force you. We will not gaslight you. We will not mobilize you. We will not patronize you so that you do the right thing. We are here to do what we know it is right. In the end, the regret is yours if you fail to do the right thing. I was with Igbo Biafra. I explained this truth to them. They refuse. You're going to regret for a very long time. They will be forgiven, believe me. But they will have to regret a very long time. Not this their generation. It is going to be the next generation. But this their generation can only pave way that will enable the next generation of their people to be liberated, emancipated, delivered, savaged. Choose the grammar for that very discussion. And now when we talk about the melting point for the people of the South-South, and this is because the most set of stupid human being I have seen in my life, please, with due respect, you should know when this idea comes in, with due respect, I really don't respect you. But let me diplomatically respect you until you begin to do the right thing. The most stupid set of black homo sapiens I have seen in the context of idea of one Nigeria is the bunch of ethnic groups in the South-South. We say we are South-South. They call us South-South. They mock us, we are stupid people. And we want to prove to them that we are. You will not understand me. I would rather hit you, ukpumpu scatter, than to patronize you. Some of you, your ego is driving you crazy. You don't understand. And that is why we are virtually the experiment ground in Nigeria. And so, let me project to you what I mean by the melting point. I've taken time throughout today, from the beginning of the week to this very moment, listening to different news outlets. From Wazobia FM to Redeem to Cool FM, name them. And you know the trending discussion is Fulani headsmen. That is the trending issue they are discussing. You can't go to farm. You can't go to the farm. Eche people are crying. My village people are crying. Everybody is crying. We can't go to farm. Asia is crying. Bini is crying. Edo is crying. Akwa Ibom is crying. Everybody is crying. We can't go to the farm. And somewhere along the line, it may end up as a more issue to be discussed and not to be added upon. And who are these people stopping us from going to farm? And why do they have this temerity, this power, this boldness, this animosity to stop you from going to farm? And that is why I started by telling you that you are the most, let me leave it there. And so some of you think you are being paid, you are being begged to awaken to your responsibility. Understand that you don't know who you are. And you have not been able to perceive how stupid you have been. But I am one of you. I am as stupid as you are. And whatever name I call you, I subject myself, I lower myself to that very quantum analysis. Leave grammar alone, let us continue. And so, as the people of the South, a region, was it through military decree or through political manipulation? Unless Ekweme say we are South, a name they said it has no geographical meaning. We never fought against it. And you want to tell me that something is not wrong somewhere. And when we thought they say South, what is geographical location of South? South is rubbish, no geographical. And we keep quiet about it. But the people who are mocking us are the people who introduce the same menace to us. And those of you from Midwestern region, Bender State, this is the only constitutional region created through plebiscite. They squash it without plebiscite, and nobody say anything. And the same way, we are trying to point you to what is to come. Most of you are still behaving the way you are behaving. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay? I can assure you that in the end, you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And so, in the South region, we have allegedly Fulani headsmen ravaging interior of our community. But we cannot fight now. We cannot fight them. Why? Because they are invincible. Because Hausa people are born to rule. Because Igbo people must recolonize us. Because Yoruba are diplomatically manipulated. Why is it we cannot fight? Because they themselves are spared from this evil, this heinous crime against indigenous people around the idea and the context of one Nigeria. No. The reason is because we've not been able to create a melting point. When we do that, we can be able to cure the madness of those who are mad. Honestly, I am from Agbo, Eka Kingdom, Utokbu to be precise. This is where I come from. And so, if you look at hierarchy, when you talk about a nation, I'm sure most people will not have regard for my village openly. But if they go to backyard, they will tell you they will understand. You will not understand. And you wonder when you are Juni, Kerone. But let's not go there because of other ethnic groups within the context and idea of South who do not understand my language. And so as we speak, if we come out in our numbers as South-South geopolitical zone and say, let's fight these Fulani headsmen, believe me, you will not win. Do you know why you will not win? Because there are many issues that lead to Fulani headsmen. And we have not been properly briefed. But we have been going to and fro across Nigeria to find out what is happening. It is capital intensive. This project is capital intensive. And by the time you get to Miyetti Allah, Fulani headsmen, and some of them, they will tell you, we had agreement with your king. We paid to parabolate our cow around your community. And if they paid your king, your chiefs, for them to use their cow and destroy your farm, how do you think you will win that farm? Considering the fact that you have community PG, you have your councillor, your chairman, and the rest of it. And so you cannot invite an ant-infested firewood and believe that lizard will not visit you. So are you going to destroy the Fulani headsmen, or you're going to address the hopelessness of whoever give them access to roam your land and destroy everything? It's an issue to review. When we say, let us focus on these Fulani headsmen and chase them to wherever they are, unconstitutionally, I should say. And then at the end of the day, you will still discover that it is not Fulani headsmen, but some criminal-minded people impersonating them. We've checked a lot of record of Nigerian police report across Delta State, where I come from. Each time you hear about Fulani kidnappers, Fulani headsmen killing farmer and raping and maiming and naming, when you trace them to the end, you will see Igbo man. You will see Igbo man. You will see Igbo man. I cannot understand why Fulani will kidnap Abo person, kidnap Urubu person, kidnap Bini person, kidnap Akwa Ibom person, and transfer the money through Igbo man accounts. And I will go court to. I will give you enough benefit. I know how all of you function. You will fall for it. The worst you can do is to create a matter out of me, and all of your life will never remain the same again. I'm not in diaspora. I'm in Nigeria. And please, when you need me for questioning, for interrogation, for incarceration, just put a message on this, my broadcast. You will see me. And I'm not sure you will see me outside here. And so when you hear that Fulani headsmen kidnap somebody and trace the account of ransom, he ends on in Igbo land. So what is the relationship between Miyetti Allah, Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, and all the terrorist bandits from the north with Igbo people? Is it Igbo Biafra or is the entire Igbo people? And Southside is relaxing. Come and speak big English. Igbo people will soon come and call me illiterate, fool, idiot, hungry man, kai man. They want you not to focus on what I'm telling you. It's a concern. It's a concern, in case you don't know. Politically, we do not have a say. And honestly, without being biased, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu wake up and declare Rivers state of emergency. You want me to blame him? Where is the South-South Governors Forum? You declare state of emergency when the life of the citizens are at risk. And I don't see trouble in Rivers State. And I'm sure in many states in the north, they are still kidnapping children and mining illegal gold and silver and diamond. Tinubu did not declare them state of emergency. Rivers State. Is it to favor Wike or is it to favor Senfobara? But how do we balance the equation? If Wike is favored or Senfobara is favored, how do you balance the equation to say, it is for the overall interest of the South people? Sorry, I forgot. Calabar man is in charge of a German and Ikwere man. It's okay. It's fine. You will not understand. Our topic is the melting point. We can stop all this nonsense. I bet you, I respect Tinubu. I love Tinubu. And I'm going to get my PVC when the time to register for next election is coming. and I will vote for Tinubu. I will vote for Tinubu. Not because he's my choice candidate, because he's the only person who can cure the madness of a lot of people in a time like this. That is why I will vote for him. Peradventure, when he finishes his 8 years, we can be able to harness progressive-minded people from across Nigeria to mind the leadership of this nation. But until then, if you remove Tinubu, another idiot, criminal-minded person that you have not seen the like will take over that place. And your cry, your wailing has just begun. You end up becoming Bob Marley and the Wailers. Let me come back. I don't intend to make it look suitable to you. But if you have sense, you will get sense. If you don't have sense, they'll be manipulating you. Discussing set of individuals. Now, at the end of the day, they were there. They saw the problem between Wike and Tinubu, Sen Fubara. And I tell you, if I be a jury presiding over this matter in a competent court jurisdiction, even with 1 million evidence from Sen Fubara against Wike, I will never give the verdict to Sen Fubara. I will. So no matter what happens, Wike must win Sen Fubara. Why is it that? Because Sen Fubara played alongside with Igbo Biafra, leaving his ethnic group. And that is why Tom Polo did not support him. That is why Sare cannot support him. That is why no Riverman can come out openly and support him. Of course, Wike may be very aggressive in the whole of the issue. But let me explain to you. Wike brought him. Forget about the speech he made during Clark burial. He is not interested in government house. Sen Fubara, you will come back to brick house. But somewhere along the line, when we building structure, let us be very sure of the materials you are using to build this structure so that it can be an edifice that will last. But do we have a melting point? We don't have a melting point. We don't have a melting point. I'm coming. I'm trying to tell you what I mean by the melting point. The EFCC recently made a publication that they are going to arrest Tom Polo, that is abusing Naira. And I don't understand why, among all the people spraying Nigerian currency, since I was born till today, I've not seen a German spray money. I've not seen Ikwere man spray money in location. I have not seen Agbo man spray money. It's not as if we don't have money. But there is a particular Igbo Biafra group who tell you, money na paper, money na paper. EFCC didn't tell us that they are going to arrest those people. It is Tom Polo. Let them tell us. Let them tell us what they really want. Let them tell us. I've not seen the video where Tom Polo is spraying money and he abused the money that he triggered EFCC. Is it because we did not talk about the very dark man? It was not necessary. We need to allow them to do their job. But the reason all these things are happening is that there is no melting point. I'm not here to accustom blame to any of them. They are doing their job. But then we as a people must create a melting point. If not, I'm coming. So maybe they're going to arrest Tom Polo. But all the people mining gold in Zamfara, they've not issued them paper to arrest them. No, it's unfortunate that the whole Nigerian depend on the oil and gas from the south. But the gold in Zamfara is no go area. And we sell beer in the south, southeast, southwest. We sell beer, pay taxes on this beer, and they share it among the whole Nigeria. But yet there are some Nigerians that say, no, you can't sell beer in my community. It is against my religion because we don't have religion. It's going to be that way. Let me tell you, we don't have a melting point. Because if I do not create this scenario, we will not understand the melting point. And I can go on and on and on and on. I will go to WAEC. I am still wondering that WAEC will come out and tell you that Nigerians that wrote this last WAEC post-UME were 1,900,000. 1.9 million, and somebody says in charge of WAEC can open his guts, he come out and tell you that out of the 1,900,000, that 1,500,000 fail, only 400,000 pass. My brother, you not be Nigeria now. As illiterate as I am, uneducated as I am, living in an uncompleted building, inconsequential and controversial individual. Let me tell you the truth. I have sons that has graduated from Nigeria University, all of them first class. And I know the basis of moral and principle I brought them up. And my father, if he was alive, will tell you the truth. My last boy, who is still in school, or rather second to the last boy, he just forwarded his result to me. He's studying medicine. I won't tell you the university. He forwarded his result for the last semester. Excellent. And I know their age. I know their ability. I know their performance. And why am I saying this? Nigerians are exceptionally brilliant. The most illiterate, uneducated, or ill-educated Nigeria, I tell you, will challenge any first-class degree student anywhere across the globe if given the right atmosphere. But that, we've grown to the level where talking down on your people is the order of the day because we don't have a melting point. And so somebody published, they did very bad. Who did that very bad? Because we have TikTok, because we are on social media, because we are doing Yahoo. Do you think our human capacity is taken from us? You make a mistake. And the most wealthiest people I see, some of them were considered mentally unstable. Why would it happen? Understand, the issue of WAEC is not about a particular ethnic group. It's about us as a nation. Can the presidency call that man and say, how did you arrive at this? Nigerians where their brain they scatter, their brain they hot. Nigeria where if manufacture anything manufacturable, do anything. Nigeria where get the power of mutation. Now they say if WAEC, wait till you write where we no know. I've said it severally. We have no pedigree, no personality to sell. But I've told you, bring the best of the best in any field that I know nothing about. Place us in one class for 1 month. The same class for 1 month. And I tell you what I will do to them, they will not believe. Inside this uncompleted building. Because we don't have a melting point. And now coming back to the South, people of South. We are here. People are rewriting our history. We are here. People are paying us to mislead our people. We are here. People are gaslighting us and then rip off our emotion and take advantage of everything that is good about us. And some of you are yielding. And so we are learning that I will beg you, Assalamu alaikum. Eshanumi oluwa. Biko bianu yerumaka ndi oshi. That is what you want. Let me be harsh so that you get it. Don't let anybody fool you. We must have a melting point. If you look at the South, as we speak, we have the flank I can call the Akwa Ibom or the Calabar flank. The Calabar flank comprises of mainly Ibibio, Efik, and Anang. But do not contradict me, because under Ibibio, Efik, and Anang, the Calabar people, the Akwa Ibom people, there are so many ethnic groups that cannot intimate with them completely. Like the Ka people, the Obobura people, the Tinapa people, and so on and so forth. They have the mind of their own. And I will humbly tell you, they have known the secret more than the rest ethnic group in Nigeria. But they are not sharing what they know with other ethnic group in the South. Rather, they have known the secret of Nigeria more than all the ethnic group in the South region. But the problem is that they are not sharing their knowledge with other ethnic groups in the South. And so they are okay with themselves. And I have no issue with that. I respect them. We can learn from them. But there is no melting point. If we are not here, they will mesmerize Akpabio. So don't think you have arrived. If we are not here, they will mesmerize Wike. So don't think you have arrived. Where is Emefiele, who is from my place? He's mesmerized. He has not arrived. Can we begin to call names? Because we don't have melting points. And then, outside the Calabar or the Akwa Ibom flank, you have the Ijaw flanks. You can begin to talk about the Ijaw, the Wakreke, the Kalabare, the Urobo, the Shekiri. They are not all Ijaw, but we generalize them as Ijaw people. Because if you go and ask some Ijaw people from Wakreke, from Kalabare, Okereka, Okereka is Wakreke, meaning we are all the same people. You dress them down to Urobo and Shekiri. They have their differences. But we in the South see all of them as Ijaw. They have their differences. Their differences is that some was able to harness a knowledge that is not known to even the Akwa Ibom, not to talk of the Benin. Because the last time I checked, the Ijaw's umbrella are the only people that will come out and say, Inzon here, Inzon here, Inzon who. And once they make that statement, tell Tinubu to pull a shot. You see that in DSS is telling him, you're going to arrest Tompolo. Go arrest Tompolo. There is a knowledge they know. You cannot arrest Fulani headsmen, Miati Allah, Boko Haram, but you will arrest Tompolo. But it's okay. When you are going for them, understand that there is a part of melting point they've been able to attend to. And that is because, be rest assured, the people Tompolo is leading. The people Asare Dokubo is leading. The people Barrister is leading. The people Joshua is leading. The people Ateke is leading. The people, all the one dead or alive are living. All of them are not even from Delta. I could tell you that 45% of them are not from Delta State. Yoruba did there, Hausa did there, Igbo did there. All of them are did there. There is a version of truth they know. And so today, if you are from South, you are very proud. The only reason they look at you with crocodile eye. You know what is crocodile eye? Crocodile smile. When you see crocodile, you know that in long man, you're like, it's not smiling. If you put your hand, you know it's not smile. So the only reason Nigeria just keep us quiet, it's not because somebody cannot lead them. Go and ask Chibuka Amechi. He know how he exposed the whole creek. But it is because if Hausa strike them, you will kill your people. If Igbo strike them, you will kill your people. About 70% of Nnamdi Kanu followers are Asare Dokubo loyal followers. Ndị Igbo kwa adị amakwa ama ndị oshi. They were able to know a truth we don't know anything about. And so Akwa Ibom somehow knows something that gives them edge over other ethnic groups in the South. Ijaw people know something that gives them edge over ethnic groups in the whole South. And then we come back to the Benin. Yes, the Benin people don't have a voice that will now say, Oba talk by, hey, everybody say he say, and we do Okpongbo scatter. They don't. Neither do they have the technical know-how like the Calabar people, Akwa Ibom people, or the Ijaw people. But the Benin have something that is very dicey. Their slightest touch command obedient. It is more of spiritual than physical. You see this kind in a gala. When you confront them, it may look as if you are overwhelming them for a while, but you will be reduced to a rubble in the end. And so I should say, Benin know the secret of self-sustaining. Because all the war Benin have fought the Portuguese, fought the British, fought the Americans, fought the Colombians, fought the Tarasitators, fought every nature of imperialists. And now they come back inside Nigeria and they begin to fight the Wazobia. And they fight, and this is where they are. The last time I checked, they are still there. And I could humbly say, Oba Tokbeye is So the Benin know the secret behind renewable energy, sustainable formidability or force that cannot be removed. You can imagine in a time like this, where Igbo Biafra would have destabilized all of us, instigate us among ourselves, beneath through one history, Arabandi Arabrokundi Igbo. Let Bini open mouth and talk. There will be confusion in the house of our predators. I call them predators. And so you see, the three ethnic groups I have mentioned, they are unique in their way. But then somebody will say, what about your people? My people are Scalawas. We are Scalawas. You know what is Scalawas? Okpompo scatter. We are Okpompo scatter. Don't look for us. We will not look for you. And if we do trouble, nobody will attend to us. But when we are innocent, you come for us. You will see what you bargain for. Akolo woya suhi. Makeni hame. And Nyoma people don't run mouth. Some of them don't even think I'm a Nyoma because I run mouth. But I have to run mouth so that everybody will know what is there. We are the Okpompo scatter. He who do, he do he. That is the meaning of Inhia. We are not aggressive. We are not fighting anybody. We have value. We respect. And that is why my ancestors will say, we be caterpillar we no get kick. To move na wahala. My brother, if we move, you will know the true definition of Okpompo scatter. And now, this is because there is something we know. We will study you. We will target you. We will view you. We will manipulate you. We will infiltrate you. We will become anything that you want us to become. But believe me, we are not looking for prey. And we don't want you to eat us. I just talked about 4 characters. Coexisting within the South region. And now, as Agbo man, I am proud of who I am, a car man. And then as Benin person, you are proud of who you are, the ancient Benin Empire. And as a Ijaw person, you are proud of who you are. As the Calabar, maybe the Ibibio, the Efik, and the Anang. You are superior in your own way. And so we are divided. Everybody is harnessing from the best that they have for themselves. But now, look at the dicing situation there. You're standing in differently. We can't be invisible. We can't be self-sustaining. We can't be powerful. And that is why when they hit us down completely. The melting point. The melting point is all about how can the Calabar people, of course, when I talk Calabar, I mean Ibibio, Efik, and Anang. And of course, the Obobura, the Ugebo, the Tinapas, the Ogoja people. I know all of you are not Calabar, Efik, Anang, or because they car people. But assume you are the ones I'm talking to. Bring what you have on board. We have the Ijaw people. Of course, down to Shekiri and Urubu, we know the truth, but we refer all of you, Ole, Abraka, Patani, we see all of you, Etueke, all of you as Ijaw people. Bring what you have to the table. We look at the Benin, bring your spirituality to the table. We look at Anyoma people, bring your Okpompo scatter to the table, and then magnify their power, and let us know who the heck is that. I will come and tell you, you migrated from my place. Speaking the bomb, Papa. And so the melting point is about that time where we will bring what makes us unique in our own ways together. Make it, create a moment of fusion reaction where unimaginable energy will be released. And then a unique manipulating or controlling system will be introduced for us to be able to work together as one impenetrable force. That is the melting point. Now let me digress so that you know why it's necessary. You see, the Igbo you know today, they are not the same people. Let me tell you, Onitsha people are not Igbo. And Igbo people who say they are Igbo has not completely accepted Ebonyi people, incorporated Abakaliki people into their Igbonism. And there are a lot of ethnic groups from the Ibibio, Efik, Anang, Igala, Idoma in the southeast which are not Igbo. They've not been able to take advantage of the Okereka people, The people of Arochukwu, they've not been able to harmonize their potential to work as one. But they have done well. Because let me explain to you. If you see Igbo man with a big head and small body, that man is Ngwa man. No, we have Ngwa province, Aro province. Listen to me carefully. So you don't need to say, where are you from? Once you see that body makeup, know where they come from. You see Igbo man with big head, small body. The proportion of the size of their head is always bigger than the body. Watch them well. They are pure breeding Ngwa people. You can trace them down to Arochukwu or wherever. And then when you see the Igbo man with average hair and average body, watch them. They are Imo people. And if you see Igbo man that is huge, watch out, it's Anambra people. And when you see Igbo man that is calm, very civilized, not looking for trouble, they are Enugu people. And when you see Igbo man, Aleka, it's a Ebonyi man. And so I don't need to say, where do you come from? I need to look at you and let you speak and know who you are. But these people know the difference among them. And if I tell you their history, I will upset the balance. And that is not what I'm here to do. I am asking them to face their warrant and allow us to face our warrant. Because all the things they have been benefiting in Nigeria, they did not give us any share. Now, we have to find our way. But the Igbo with the big head, an Igbo with the average body, an Igbo with the chika body, and the Igbo with the... They were able to harmonize their energy, put it together. I'm not going to tell you about academic achievement. I'm not going to tell you about the shape of their women. I'm just telling you, watch Abia State women well. Them be like chen slippers. But they are beautiful in their own way. I'm just trying to differentiate. Watch Anambra women. Now them be those women will be see one woman leg big pass a homie. So we know how they function. I'm coming. But now, when they come, they started patronizing Mbituru people, Amadupa people, Okozo people, Okeja people, Ihiala people, Enugwezike people. They begin to colonize these ethnic groups. And when they gather, they say, Igbo bu Igbo. Then they catch Igbo people, Mugu. One charity, one bu, oh, Igbo bu Igbo. But they will not tell you they have Igbo, Osu Igbo, Wawawa Igbo, Ndiara Igbo, Ndioshi Igbo. That is why Nanekano is telling Igbo we sit at home to honor 30th of May. But they are uniting equally that is Igbo. Abo is Igbo. Anyoma is Igbo. Everybody is Igbo. They are not going to sit at home in our place. So. Does that not expose their hypocrisy? Let me not go there first. We are coming to 30th of May. Let Nanekano come and do sit at home. Let us see the level of his madness. Onyoshi. Only stupid Igbo people will go there and say, we are remembering our heroes and heroines. Do you know them? The ones who led to their death? What a shame. Let's not go there anyway. And so they were able to columbate different ethnic groups. And when they enter occasion, they say, Igbo bu Igbo kwenu, wanche tie, yay. Nihi na ndi Igbo bu ndi Igbo. Now there then the mumu also. But when it becomes issues of utmost importance, they TLM Igbo bu Igbo kwenu. Listen to what I have just said in these two different instances. It is the same vowel sound. It is the same thing that I'm saying, but they mean different things. Only somebody who understands Igbo is sincere that will tell you I'm telling you the truth. Now, let me repeat it simultaneously so you know. Igbo bu Igbo kwenu. One chaitie, hey. And then another one will stand up and say, Igbo bu Igbo kwenu. Igbo bu Igbo. Igbo bu Igbo. They mean the difference between them is like day and light. And that time, they are telling themselves that forget about that. We see all of us are Igbo. There are Igbo people that are not Igbo. But those of you who know and you know that you are the original Igbo. Tielanku, you now hear, hey, no, they have betrayed you that time. But whatever I have said boils down to one thing. Both the Igbo slave, both the Igbo outcast, both the Igbo brainless, both the Igbo mumu wawawa, All of them are still uniting their power to destroy me because I'm their problem. So South people, where is your melting point? Because they have their melting point. Let us go to Hausa. By the time, for instance, I'm married from Benue State. And when I went to report to my parents, I found a wife. She's from Benue. They were whispering around the community. You go marry Hausa. Hey, you go bring Hausa. Hausa. But my father is a well-traveled man. He understands the politics of the North. The Zakembia, the Oto people, the Olembecho, the Ikajide, the Otukpo people. He knows the nook and cranny. And so I'm happy he knew my wife is not Hausa. And he passed the message to my family members. Some still believe I marry a Hausa woman till today. Idoma anya hule abole anya cho. At least I learned that as in-law. That is the northern politics. This Idoma people, these Benue people, these other ethnic groups, you think all of them are Hausa, only them can feed the whole Nigeria. Hausa take the glory. It's their politics. They have a melting point. Today, when Fulani man does something, you blame Hausa for it. When Hausa does something, you blame Fulani because they have a melting point. But you see the conclusion, when they want to bring Nigeria to her heels, we say, we the Northerners. I think a very dark man said one time that he's the president of Nigerian youth. Somebody jump out from the blues and say he's the Arewa youth. Because they have a melting point. Forget about those things they are doing there. They have a melting point. That is why they will come to Bayelsa, they will come to Delta State, they will come to Akwa Ibom State, they will come to Rivers State, they will come to Edo State, they will come to Delta State, all the states in the south. They will take away all our resources and you can't talk. You can't talk. Let them go and collect the gold from Zamfara. Let's bring the money to the National Assembly and share it among the national coffer. That is when you will understand the meaning of melting point. Let me leave Hausa people alone. And then let us come to Yoruba. Their own melting point is no longer melting point. No point again. They have become one. The only melting point they are melting is how to control the Shekiri people. Because they are war people. Majority of them in Ondo. You can go and check the Arubo people. Some of them are Urobo Shekiri. All of them in Ondo State and Oshu State and the rest of them. The larger people. These are not indigenous Yoruba. So each time Showore is somebody like Showore is telling you, we the Oduduwa. You know, she say Yoruba, they look at with one eye. But then they have learned how to take advantage of the melting point. Showore is a Ijaw man, it's not a Yoruba man. Have you heard him speak about Ijaw people? He's a Nigerian youth president too. He don't know we are looking at him. When you cannot defend the honor and the dignity of your mother, go and tell him, is that how you are coming to defend us? We know your kind. But I mean you know him. Let's call his speed a speed. Showore is not a Yoruba man. He's a Ijaw man. You will never hear him say that. But he's thinking he wants to deceive Yoruba people. And that is why Yoruba people don't take him serious. If you were to be a true indigenous people, you will know that, what do you call him? The Oduduwa freedom fighter. What is his name? What do I want to do with his name? I will remember it, I will tell you. You will know that the Oduduwa freedom fighter is more relevant than Showore, who want to be president of Nigeria. Because they know he cannot be trusted. He is a Ijaw man. He has never spoken about Ijaw marginalization. He is trying to eat glory of Yoruba. Where is Sunday Igboho? He's a Yoruba man. Come and touch Sunday Igboho. You will see the power, the inevitability of a Yoruba melting point. Look at all their governors. You leave office, you move on. You leave office, you move on. Another person, you can't hear them fighting. As Wike and Senfobara are fighting. As Wike and Amechi fought. As Omechi and Omeha fought. As all of them fought Peter Odele. Yoruba will never do that. because they know the importance of melting point. Which tribe do you want me to talk about? Let me leave it there. And now, why did I bring it up? People of the South. In recent time, we have created enough awareness. Enough awareness that makes you to understand that, yes, we need to begin to be outspoken. We are taking time and monitoring what you are doing. Some of you are trying to protect your culture and tradition. We are strongly behind you. Some of you are there to sell us. We are observing you. Some of you are there to complain what is going on in your place. We are taking record of it all. Some of you are trying to deny that you are not Igbo. We know the truth. And some of you are selling yourself that you are Igbo. It's okay. The end will justify the means. And so, on the platform of South, some of you are contractor. Igbo people will hire you to cause Bini. You now come and do toto tororo. And then another one will come and hire you to call Abo. All of you are doing what you are doing. It's okay. But our challenge is that why we are doing what we are doing, when exactly are we going to be able to create a fusion moment, a melting point, where I can be attacking Igbo Biafra? Because they are the reason I'm on social media. I'm trying to fulfill the promise I made to them. I told them I work with you in Biafra agitation. And I've seen the truth. And I've gotten to the end of this road. And this is not what I wish for anybody. I want to abort the ship. Allow me to go. I told them I will disappear. Nobody will know I ever existed. But I know they will not allow me. They have to make me kill myself like Chukwuma Nzogo. They may make me regret the rest of my life like Philip Effiong. They may set me up like Obi Wale and said it's Nigerian government. The same thing they did to Isaac Adakaburu. I know how they function. But I told them, I know you will not allow me. You will come for me. Because already they have started. I say, but I will not leave you. Go and ask Uchoka from Efo. Go and ask all the people who were close to me. Ask Ifanyo Jofo. I told them, I will not leave you. If you are Igbo Biafra, prepare for me. Even when you are my best of friend. If you are Igbo. Nekwa kamo. Elula la lena kamo. Akamo dekwa no chao. But you see, you are Igbo Biafra. You are hallucinating. Your body will tell you. And so, I'm just fulfilling my promise for them. They will not have their way. Not when we already know the truth. And just like I told them, boom, the open radio station. George Onyibe is a fornicator, he's a drunkard, he's a smoker, he's a illiterate, Ozuruego, including Simon Ekpa. George Onyibe, all of you are clapping. Yeah, you are not clapping now. Oh, it's insult time. Drop your insult. So I will not leave them. And now, I am focusing on Igbo Biafra to make sure they don't disturb our loving nation, our Nigeria. I'm still learning the new national anthem by President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I would have just sang it for you now. Nigeria, we hail thee. I'm not Sabiamo. I beg you, don't mind me. And so it is simple. You are promoting your culture. I respect that. You are very intelligent. You are mobilizing whatever you are doing, brother. If we do not have a melting point, they creating an atmosphere where all we do is to look for a way to harmonize the uniqueness among us, thereby being able to harness the true benefit of unity in diversity, which is the only advantage you have over them. Believe me, it is a wasted effort. I could have moved on and ignored all of you. But with this truth we know, trying to harness the potential of the unity in diversities, and by extension, inject it into the Nigerian system, where irrespective of the homogeneous or heterogeneous nature of our communities, having been able to coexist for almost 6 decades or more, we can be able to take advantage of what we can do more than one another and enhance on the disability and the ability of one another, and thereby creating an atmosphere for Africans to truly emerge as a developed nation. Because there is no developed nation without them stealing from Africa. And then why can't we be developed? Why they are still developed? We still give them for free. They don't have to steal it. Because there is no melting point. If Tinubu was not sensitive enough, maybe he would have sent Nigeria army to go and fight Burkina Faso or Chad and Mali. They will use him, still carry our resources. While we are hungry, he would have gone and be fighting all of them. We've been there before. But let's not go there anyway. People of the South, we are creating platform already. We know it's not going to be easy. But if we can think it, we can achieve it. That is why we stay put. And so this is my humble way of telling you. If you are from the South, irrespective of the bloc you belong to, the ethnic group you belong to, as far as we are South people, and you believe that we need to create a platform known as the melting point, please reach out to me. A lot of people have shown up already, and we are coming together. We are coming together not to destroy Nigeria. Far be it from it. We are coming together not to insult Igbo people. But you see, Igbo Biafra, the problem of Nigeria, we will not leave them. We are coming together to take advantage of our diversity and through unification, harness the best that we have to offer. We are coming together so that we can be relevant in a country of our own, a country we bled for, a country we have died for, a country we feed, a country that we proudly belong to, so that the next generation of our people will not be misplaced. You can see Igbo people trying to tell you everybody is Igbo, not because they love us. They want our land. They don't want us. And now, we are not insultive. We just want to bring education, enlightenment closer to our people. We want to create a platform where we can know what is happening in every community. Let me tell you, I know the number of community in Anambra State. All the community, every state in the Southeast, I know the number of all the states in the Southeast, all the community. I know the number of all the community in Delta State. I'm still working on Edo State. I know the number of all the community in South. In fact, the one I've not been able to get accurately within the Southeast, South that we are currently focused on is Edo State. And I'm sure before the end of this year, we will get the complete figure of all communities. I'm not saying local government. I'm talking about community. Because under one local government, you can have up to 80 to 300 communities. We should be able to assess them. When there is unknown gunmen, bandits, Fulani herdsmen, Miatiala, or Boko Haram functioning, we should be able to differentiate them. But believe me, we are not omnipresent. And since we are not omnipresent, we can create a network that gives us access to the power of omnipresent. And that is when we initiate the melting point. It has started already. And it is capital intensive. We need to create a podcast studio. We need to create platform for communication. Believe me, if I have the money, I will not talk to any of you. I will run intel on all of you. Go and ask Atiku Abubakar how he managed intel. You will know why he looks almost invisible in Nigeria. If I have the financial capacity, even if I have it, I will not do it because it will not be appreciated in the end. But if our people really understand what we are trying to prevent, the calamitous doom that awaits us if we fail to react, we, the people, will fund it. The Biafra madness you see today is funded by almost 95% of Igbo people and almost 70% of people from South region. When Nnamdi Kanu saw money, he lost his mind. But of course, if I lose my mind, I will be like Nnamdi Kanu. And moreover, I'm not a jolly be good man. And your money is not of any issue for me. There is something we have here. Even though we give it to you, you'll not be able to analyze the blueprint. Do you know civil engineers? They are almost invisible. You don't see them. The job of the civil engineer is almost 80% done by the architects. Do you know why? Because when the architect finishes drawing, they drop manipulation. The civil engineer, though a qualified and a professional, will come to the field and begin to misbehave. Without consulting the architect, they cannot be able to deliver. And so in most cases, most project owner want the architect to complete it. So when you come to the civil engineering sector, the civil engineer that is supposed to control the quantities of the architect and the rest of them is relegated to the background. And so even if I give you the blueprint, since you are not the one who know how it's going to work, believe me, you can't deliver. But if the privilege I have is to initiate people to mind this blueprint, interpret them, creating a division of labor between the judiciary and the legislature. One make law, one interpret. And then the function of the executive will not be confusing to anybody. And so the project we're about to embark on, or we have embarked on already, it's a capital-intensive project. In one of our forum, I explained to them, this is what we need, this is what we need, at least to have a hood, to have a signature. As far as you are protecting the overall interests of the people of the South-South, we will narrow all our energy to a very particular focal point, which the Spartans would have called the narrow gate. And whatever attacks that come to us, whatever manipulation that comes to us, from that narrow gate, we will bring their numbers, their arsenals to nothing. And so Melting Point is creating a platform where all the people who is interested in salvaging the people of the South-South can come together, harmonize their activities for the overall interest of our people. I will go to the platform now, receive one or two insults from Igbo Biafra, because they will tell you now, he's hungry, he wants to beg money, he's a thief, he's a drunkard. But that is their lot, that is their fate, that is their course. And I am their destiny, and I'm their doom. Let me respond to those of you on platform. Like I said, drop your message. Reach out to me, or I will reach out to you. So let's see those we have here. I see Igwe Abuchi. I greet you, my brother Igwe Abuchi. Good afternoon from here. And then I see Bright Uchechukwu. And he said, why can't you embrace the heritage? It is reality. When you spoke now, is neither Bini nor Yoruba. Rather, it is typical Igbo dialect. Bright Ikechukwu, this is misunderstanding from you. What I spoke is not Agbo. I am speaking Igbo dialect so that people like you can hear. That is not Agbo dialect. My Eka dialect is a combination of 3 different languages. The Benin, the Igbo, and my own ancestral language. Bright, just try to accept the truth, embrace the truth, so you can be able to save your children. You are Igbo man. You call woman Nwanye. But Agbo people don't call woman Nwanye. Bright, you are Igbo man. You call man Nwoke. But Eka people, Agbo people don't call man Nwoke. We call man Okehe. Go and ask Bini man. We call woman Okboho. Go and ask Bini man. What do you call mirror? We don't call it like Igbo people. We call it by Bini people. Uwegbe. Should I change my language because of you so that you will love me? I did not speak Abo. It is in few instances I spoke Abo. You did not hear. I hope you understand that one. I hope you understand that one. That is my car language. Combination of my ancestors' coded communication skill with Igbo and with Benin. After all, the Igbo you are very proud of is given to you by Yoruba man, Samuel Ajayi Crowther. Was it not the one that teach Igbo people to say anya 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 anya? Have you not listened to that video? Now no get sense. Today Igbo man will say we are superior than Yoruba. Yoruba migrated from us, but it's Yoruba man Samuel Ajayi Crowther that gave you Central Igbo. And each time you come out and tell me it's Igbo language, give the glory to Yoruba man Samuel Ajayi Crowther. And I never go mode statue for him. Now my page, you know, they get power. You think say you be my concern? Bright Ikechuku or whatever your name is. Go and analyze Anya. That was when Samuel Ajayi Crowther was teaching you the language you are speaking. Anya. Is that not where you got it? The colonial master once said, if they can make a parrot to say God bless the queen, if they can make a monkey to say God bless the queen, they will certainly be able to make Africans to speak English. Am I not slapping English for them now and even creating my own English? Oyibo they hear pidgin English. No be English where they give us, we manipulate, create our own. Why are you this daft? So if I speak Yoruba now, automatically, I don't become Yoruba. Omo Yoruba le me now. Abi Ochimo. Let me not talk to you. Rubbish. That's your Igbo mentality. Who do I see here? I see Uyi. He say you are a real son of the sun. Of course, Uyi. Complete breed, pure breed. Nwata agwane de lebu bimbo. Urogodo kwa no mom yake no so wa monim we he. The insulting people of Nnamdi Kanu, please drop your insult. I love it. Francis Fona, I greet you, my brother, from here. I greet you. I greet you. Where are they? Where are the insulting people of Nnamdi Kanu? David, I greet you. Lawrence, maybe spare man. Maybe I will check the link you are sending to me later. But I just want insult. You are right. Sowore is really not. You are a man because the Yorubas did not take him serious. Of course, the earlier Sowore accept it and then be calming down. We can consider his disposition. He's not Yoruba, man. Yoruba know him. They don't take him serious. He will just wear beret like Nnamdi Kanu. I beg, drop your insult on my comment section. Those who are here to get wisdom have gotten my message. We'll continue from there till tomorrow. All of you have a pleasant day. I remain George Onyibe, and I sign off from here. Of course, from the uncompleted building.